The team that Drogheda have this season, it's so different from the one that they had last year, and I know Kevin has been at pains to stress that it takes time to bed new players in, and they lost the likes of James Brown, David Odumosu, Conor Kane. We might just come back to that in a minute when Rory Gaffney breaks away from Dane Massey, and that's a good tackle from Evan Weir, pulls out of it though, and it's flicked across. It's a great ball in, and it's what a save by Sam Long. The flag goes up. Well, a brilliant bit of play from Shamrock Rovers and a great save from Sam Long. He didn't know it was offside. Yeah,
Richie Towell just has to look across the line. I don't think he has to be in that offside position. He just goes ahead of the centre half. He just has to look across the line. I think he's okay. He's just gone a little bit early. You'll see him now. Great ball by Jack Byrne.
That familiar with centre back position, certainly from his time here in Drogheda. I know he has played there before. So free kick. Drogheda have the draft excluder. Would not want to be lying down on that wet grass tonight, Paul, but it's going to be Danny Mandry to take it. Up he comes. Oh, it's a brilliant save. That is an absolutely unbelievable save from Sam Long, Paul.
It's a fantastic save. He's brought his arm right across his body. It's going into the top corner. You look at Danny Mandrew, you look at Jack Byrne standing around at Richie Towell, but they all step away, but Danny's taking it and it's bound for the top corner. It's a fantastic save, full stretch.
There's Andy Lyons playing it back to Richie Towell. Towell back towards Lee Grace, replacing Pico Lopez in the starting lineup tonight. That's the only change from the game against UCD. Pico Lopez suspended, of course. Now here's a chance, a lovely little touch from Grimes, and that's from Watts, I should say, and it was just a heavy touch from Danny Mandrew, and it's gone out for another corner, but again really swift interplay from Rovers. Head knock for Ryan Brennan for one, and then Dane Massey was withdrawn, so it might have maybe 2 minutes, but we'll find out in due course. Here's Sam Long. He's got Gaffney standing in front of him trying to make a nuisance of himself. Gives it plenty of air. Ryan Brennan trying to make a nuisance of himself under Sean Hoare. And it's Dale Rooney gets around. Cotter gets the ball in. It's a good ball in. It's Ryan Brennan. He scored.
Great header.
1-0 to Drogheda.
What a header. Absolutely fantastic delivery. He does brilliant getting across the centre half. Something we always say to players, gamble, try and get across people in the box. It's fantastic. Headed down at the keeper's feet. No chance.
Well, I think we can safely say we didn't see that coming. I certainly didn't. Drogheda United, a brilliant ball in, and what a header from Ryan Brennan. He got a header in one of the games earlier this season, the Derry City game, wasn't it, when he equalised, but it was a bit more inadvertent than that one was. He was just in front of the goal on that occasion and managed to direct it onto the goal, but this was a superb bit of play. I'm sure people around the country looking in and checking the latest scores would be very surprised to see that scoreline at half time, but they took their chance when it came, and the ball has stayed in. The Drogheda players were putting their hands up for a throw in, but the referee says play on. It's broken back to Cotter on the edge of the box. He has a shot and it's blocked. Again Evan Weir it was that got the, and again Evan Weir made the block initially and then threw himself out at full length.
He's thrown in that position into his own. Brilliant, 2 great blocks. Puts his body on the line as a centre half should. He's not a centre half, but he's certainly playing like one in there. Drogheda as well. Now you're thinking, whatever we're drawing the game, you don't want to lose the game now. It's only 10 minutes to go.
Ball comes in and it's broken down in front of, well, it's going to be a free kick. I think it was Danny Mandry who got in on Sam Long, and again tempers flaring a little bit in there.
I think he's absolutely clattered him, I think.
Well, the referee has gone across, and we're going to have to keep a close eye on this.
The linesman's going to get involved. He's going to make the decision. Watch.
And it's a yellow card for Danny Mandrew, and he's off because it's a second yellow. Shamrock Rovers down to 10 men, and the linesman over there having a word, and the Shamrock Rovers players incensed by that one. Try and follow this one in. If the shot comes in, it's going to be Graham Burke to hit it with his left foot. Surely the last chance for Shamrock Rovers to rescue this one. It goes through the wall. It's straight at Evan Weir. Again, for the umpteenth time tonight, Evan Weir gets his body in the way of a shot. He's had an absolutely outstanding game, but here come Rovers again. Cross comes in towards the back post. Lyons gets the header. It's knocked down. It's headed away again.
That's it.
And that's it. It's all over. Drogheda United have recorded an absolutely famous win over the champions. It was the goal from Ryan Brennan in the 37th minute of the game that decided it.
Yes, very good. Again, you look at it, and as I know it was going on about before the game, we're missing so many players and so many bodies, and then for our captain to come off after a few minutes, he got injured in the warm-up and we said we give it a go, and you're like, what's happening here? It's just as if everything's against you. But the lads were absolutely fantastic, disciplined, kept their discipline in a number of ways. Gave away a couple of silly fouls, but apart from that, kept our discipline. But I was more talking about our shape and our work rate. Again, given the fact that they had an extra day's rest on us, and being really honest, our lads, most of our lads were in work today. To put in that shift 3 days after the Finn Harps game with 10 men was unbelievable. And I know I said the other night about I couldn't be prouder of them, but tonight was even more. And it's Shamrock Rovers, and they're the best team in the country, and they're a fair stretch ahead of everyone at the moment. To beat them tonight was fantastic. Great performance, workmanlike. The lads that came in, Dylan Grimes, Luke Heaney, fantastic. Ryan Brennan, again, people have often said about Ryan, and myself included, was saying about making an impact, but he started tonight and he was excellent, absolutely excellent. Goal was brilliant. Dale gets down the line, good cross, great finish. Evan Weir moving centre half, barely ever played there before, is absolutely fantastic.